Hi guys, Ancient Warrior. Welcome back to Prepping and Free America. If you like what you hear here, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be the first kid on your block to know what craziness I'm talking about, hit the bell icon with all. And leave comments, folks. It helps grow the channel, and I like answering them. I just had a conversation over the weekend with a couple of folks, young people. Now, I'm going to tell you, they're part of this brain dead. They've drank the Kool-Aid of the Green Party. New Green Deal Party, I guess, what you want to call them. They're so tied up into solar and wind and electric cars. He was driving a Chevy Volt. And I want to show you how bright he was. He looks at me and he says, "Do you have a place I can plug my car into?" And I said, "Doesn't it take a special plug?" He says, "Yeah, but the government says you're supposed to have charging stations." And I said, "Not in Texas." And then I realized when I looked at his car, he's from California. And I said, "I don't know if you're going to find a charging station here in Amarillo." I said, "If you didn't carry your charging system with you, you may not get it done." Well, he said he was at 60% power, so he's okay. Then I looked at him and I said, "I guess you are into this solar panels and all that crud." And he says, "Yeah." He says, "It's the only way we're going to survive." And I looked at him and I said, "No, we're not going to survive, or you're not going to. Me, I'm going to survive." Recently, I just ordered a solar generator. I'm going to try to get about 2 of them this summer. I'm also going to try to get, matter of fact, I already have, ordered a wind generator. This shed I'm in, excuse me, this shed I'm in has no electricity right now. Hasn't since I put it in. They wanted almost $2,000 to run it, the 50 feet from the house to here, and to put a breaker in my breaker box. And I thought to myself, there's got to be a better way. Well, for $400, I was able to get 5 batteries. I'm going to pick up 2 more, or 3 more. Make it 8 batteries. I've got a box over here on the side of the house. I'm going to hook the wind generator up. I'm also going to put solar panels on the up, and we're going to work out here off of wind and solar in this small building. it should work okay most of the time. Now next winter I'm hoping to be able to be out here instead of having to be in the house, because this thing has no heat. It's not very well insulated. Well, not at all. But I'm going to have it insulated and everything. Guys, one of the things, you know, people, these young people, these liberals haven't taken into effect is the fact that in 2021, in February of 2021, when we had that horrendous cold snap from Canada all the way down to Tampico, Mexico. Solar panels frosted over and were useless. Wind generators had to be turned off. Folks, things are changing. People are starting to realize we may be a few years away from that being the way. You know, I was asking that kid in that Volt. I asked him, I said, what kind of range you get? And he said, about 250 miles on a full charge. Now I looked at how long does it take to charge? And he says, if he runs it real low, it takes about 12 hours. Really? 12 hours? And I said, are you finding a lot of places with charging stations? And he said, not so much. California, they're everywhere, but once you leave California, there's not as many. And then I asked him, what's it cost to charge? He said it cost him about $55 to charge his Volt at most places he went to. Folks, we're at least 75 to 100 years out from being able to live on solar panels, wind generators, and electric cars. The big rush to go green is for one reason. It's to turn you into a slave, to make it to where you have nothing and you love it. Are you ready for that new world order Joe Biden was talking about? With that being said, I'm the Ancient Warrior and we're out. And remember, it's better to have this stuff and not need it than need it and not have it.